Hey guys, Mitz from Level Up Bassing. So the weather's changing, it's getting colder. If you're on the water and your hands feel like this, then stick around. I'll show you a few options. Okay, so let's get into it. What happens to me as soon as the weather gets colder, even by the slightest bit, if the temperature drops, my hands go brick numb. I get to the point where I can't even function. My hands don't close, my fingers just hurt and they throb. I can't tie line. It's just a mess. So what it comes down to for me is having the right gloves for the right time, for the right situation. And it really is what allows me to get through some of these tournaments. Early season tournaments, end of the year tournaments, even ones during the summer that we transition into nighttime and then the temperature drops 10 or 15 degrees. The nerves in my fingers, something just goes and I can't function. Here's what it comes down to. I have tried them all. So let me go through, let me show you a few. We'll see if you come out at the end with a glove that you might like, that you might want to try. Some I like, some I hate. Here we go. The first category is the easiest. We're going to call these garage gloves. Garage gloves are very simply a latex dipped glove. They're garbage. Don't bother. However, I did manage to scoop up a pair that is a latex dipped glove with a fleece liner. These are valuable. They're actually not too expensive. I'll see if I can find them and link them in the description. They have a decent warmth to them. They're easy to get in and out of because they stretch. There's good dexterity and your fingers don't feel super thick like some of these other gloves. So if you can find these aren't bad to have. They're a good quick fix. This next set is a thinner glove, something that is used kind of in a quick fix. You'll see them all over Amazon, and a lot of them say WindStop. A lot of them will have waterproofing qualities to them, and they're a very lightweight glove. They usually have a zipper on the back that you can unzip, get your hand in pretty quickly and zip, and the glove stays on nice and tight. They have a tacky palm to them, so the grip is there. For the price points, I will link these in the description below. You can get a couple pairs of these, and if they get wet, take one off, grab the next one. In that same category, I found an interesting set, which I will try to locate and link below. The only thing that I have on them, it just says 100%. The brand is Hydromatic. They were at one time my favorite glove. Very thin, tight fitting, waterproof, full dexterity, but what happened is after the second year they started to crack. At that point the waterproofing was shot, so they really just became a wind resistant glove and something that I can have in the boat when the other ones get wet. Now we get into the neoprene style gloves. Stormrs were the first ones I bought probably about 3-4 years ago. They are very much like a wetsuit. They have a stretchy quality to them. You get your hands in them, they're tacky. You can see my fingers are stuck together, and then they can flex and they can move. The downside is, see that seam on the back? You can feel that throughout the day, and it starts to wear on you, almost an annoying characteristic. I think these were originally designed for ice fishing, but for regular fishing, while they do keep your hands warm and they do keep your hands dry, the tackiness is almost too much. The seams dig in, and to be honest, to get in and out of them, it's kind of difficult because it's such a wetsuit type of feel. But I still keep them in the boat. Very similar are the KastKing. These I found online and I grabbed. They have a fleece liner inside. Slide on nice and easy, good fit, good dexterity, except there's a little bit too much padding on the tips of the fingers, so when you curl or you try to grab something, you're hitting the seam. Your hands stay dry and they're very comfortable, in a very cold scenario, they work extremely well. The last one in this category of the neoprenes are the BassPro Gloves. Very similar to the others, except they have a Velcro around the wrist, which once it's undone, it's easy to get in and out of. Quick wrap around and Velcro, and they're on nice and snug. The reason these set themselves out from the others is removable caps to the fingers. All you do is lift up, fold it back, there's a little Velcro, and on the thumb and the first finger, you're exposed now, and you can do anything you want on a touchscreen. Extremely valuable. So to wrap things up, I would definitely say in an extreme cold weather scenario, I do like the Fleece line KastKing Gloves. They seem to have that hybrid of waterproof and warmth where it really does work throughout the day. The top favorite might be the BassPro Shops because I can pull my fingers out of the gloves and use my touch screens. But my go-to, what I find I use just in the everyday cold weather fishing environment, are the ones from Amazon. It's the WindStop ones. They're quick, they're easy, they do just enough. And what I have learned is if I stay ahead of it, my hands don't freeze, they don't brick up, and I can make it through the tournament. Hopefully that helps. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe and help out the channel. It's Mitz from Level Up Bassin', and have a great day on the water.